big step.
Success at Lighthouse is measured over a lifetime of work. The work we're doing in the formative years of someone's life, of a child's life, really is going to shape and fashion who they're going to be as an adult. Then we've got to instill in them the confidence and the independence as teenagers that's going to afford them the confidence to pursue jobs when they're in a market where the employers are really going to be focusing on what they can't do and not what they can do. So it's about creating that sense that no matter what, I can accomplish what I want to accomplish.
I think this is a pretty good idea right here.
We were in North Carolina.
I had a beautiful pregnancy, loved being pregnant, and everything was ready. We were prepared for her. Then when we took her home, we noticed that her eyes were moving back and forth. They did more tests. They used the word blind. It was very overwhelming. When I started reading stuff, I was afraid because I thought, I don't know how to take care of this little girl. I don't know how to take care of her. My husband and I were lost as how do we help her become more independent? And so that's when my questions went out to her vision consultant. Is there anybody that can help us? She said, yes, there's Lighthouse of Central Florida.
When I first came to Lighthouse, I was kind of a shy person. I didn't really talk to a lot of people. The first thing that I noticed was, wow, there are other kids here that were just like me. These kids have the same situation. We run into some of the same problems. It was easy to relate to them.
When Mikayla would go for a session and she would come out, her face would just light up. You know, look, Mom, look what they taught me how to do. And I can't tell you how grateful we were for that.
I can do anything that anyone else can do, but I might have to use something different to do the same thing, you know. To read or to be in a classroom, I use a monocular to see the board, but I can still function in a classroom setting just as well as someone else.
They encouraged her all the time to take charge of her life. You know, they took this little shy little girl and they taught her to be confident and they taught her to be independent, and she wanted to just run away with that.
They taught me that I can go to college and I can be just as successful as somebody else.
The transition program in Lighthouse Works teaches us how to be independent in all areas of our life, even simple things like folding my money differently so that I can distinguish which is $1 and which is 5 and which is 10. I'm able to work in a call center where I schedule medical appointments. It's really cool because they don't know that I'm blind at all. I don't know why that's so cool to me, but it is, because I'm doing something that they're thinking that I'm totally capable of doing, and I am. I am blind, but I'm also a student. I'm graduated Valencia, I have a job, and I'm just like a normal person. I just can't see.
It all kind of ties into each other, transition, Lighthouse Works, because I didn't get here without transition. Ever since I was little, I've always had this, oh, you think I can't do it? Watch me, because I will.
Quick, come see.
It is imperative that the parents get their child help as soon as possible, because in our case, Mikayla wouldn't be where she is right now if we didn't get her in as a baby. They were able to teach her things that she was going to need in the future in order for her not to fall behind.
Where's that C, Mom?
Look for it, it's a left-hand C.
When they told us, look, we have to teach your little elementary school child to type right now so that she's ahead of the game when she goes to middle school. And Lighthouse always seemed to be ahead of the game that way.
This fall I'm going to the University of Florida, and I'm going to get my degree in health and human performance, and I'm going to be able to help people.
She is an incredible young lady. She never gives up. She keeps trying until she gets it. And we're so very proud of her for all of her accomplishments.